We're good? See, this would have been your fault. Almost
Almost
happened.
leg.
All right. Aldehydes. A carbonyl group. I'll write that neatly since I don't know how to spell it. With a hydrogen on one side. Bless you.
Thank you.
So a carbonyl group is just a carbon with an oxygen that's double bonded to it, right? So if you think about it, oxygens are always going to have two bonds. So what we see in alcohols is we see this, right? And this is like, actually, we put an R here. So it's some molecule with an OH attached to it. What you're going to see in an aldehyde is this. You're going to see a carbon, double bonded oxygen, and then there has to be a hydrogen on one side. So the whole molecule is on the left, and there's a hydrogen. And if this doesn't make sense to you, what I'm trying to say is it has to be the last carbon or the first carbon. It has to be on the end where the double bonded oxygen is. So let me draw some. Bless you. That'll make some more sense. So let's let's just make a list, and that'll be the easiest way to do it. So let's start out with first one's going to be called methanal. Al at the end. That's what we're looking for. Al tells you it's an aldehyde. Drawing's going to look like this. You're going to have a carbon, a double bonded oxygen, which means there's no hydrogen coming off because both bonds are full on the oxygen now. And then how many hydrogens? How many bonds does carbon make? Four. So it gets how many? Two hydrogens. Nothing on the oxygen. The oxygen's got its two bonds already. Where's my list at? I don't have it somewhere. Oh well. Whatever. We'll just move on. Number 2 here is called ethanal. And this is just going to be 2 carbons. And as I get to the bigger ones, I'm going to stop drawing it this way, and I'll start drawing it the newer way. But for the small ones, it's kind of nice to just draw it out. I guess I should give you formulas for these, right? So this is CH2O. This is C2H4O. Alright, propanol. So this one's going to be 3 carbons. Yeah.
Methanol carbonated.
This one? No, this one's actually formaldehyde. Carbonated water, you're pretty close. Carbonated water is H2CO3, which is also called carbonic acid. But when it separates in equilibrium, the CO2's come out of there. Right? I didn't just lie about that, did I? Yeah, that looks right. I hope so. I should double check that. Alright. Alright, and this one, C3H6O, and it's also, if we wanted to draw it the new way, right, we could do this. 1, 2, 3, there's propane, and then just put the oxygen on with a double bond. So, same thing, old way and new way. And the rest of them I'll do one more both ways, and the rest I'll do the new way only. And this is going to be 4 carbons. And this was the key that I was trying to get at the beginning of the lesson. The double bonded oxygen has to be on either the first or last carbon. It doesn't matter which one it is because it's the same thing, but it has to be on the end carbon. If it's not on the end, then it's not an aldehyde. And it's a ketone instead. We'll talk about those on a different day.
Good morning. At this point, teachers should have been taking attendance, and we need the senior students to report to the auditorium. All senior students report to the auditorium as long as your teacher has taken attendance. Thank you.
Here, senior students, take a worksheet on the way out. All right, so that's the old way to draw it. The new way, you're just going to draw butane. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to put that oxygen on either end, make it a double bond, so just do it like that. And because the oxygen's always on the end, we don't have any numbers with aldehydes. You're not going to see 1 butanol or 2 butanol because it always has to be on the 1 carbon, so it doesn't matter. Did I do one more?
Pardon the interruption. This is for the senior students. Your honors questionnaire forms are due today in the guidance office. Please make sure that you stop by and drop off your form as soon as possible. Thank you.
Don't worry, I'll calm down. All right, what's the next one going to be called? Pentanol. This is going to have 5 carbons. I'll just draw this the new way because I'm getting lazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's your pentane. There's your oxygen. Does anybody need to see that the old way? Makes life easier.
What's that called again? A skeletal?
Skeletal structure, that's right.
So we can write it either way on the top.
Yeah, formula 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C5. The hydrogens, there's going to be 3 there and 2 there. That's 5, 7, 9, and 1 there. That'll be 10. H10. If you have trouble counting them up, just draw it the old way. Also, I think for the aldehydes, it's just double the number of carbons. All right, you want me to do hexanal, or are we good? All right. We'll be done. Where's my worksheet? Right here. So this isn't the greatest worksheet in the world, but the boxes that have X's in them, it means, you know, don't do that box.
Why are you not going to use the best possible worksheet?
What's that?
Like, we need the best possible worksheet. How are you going to mess it up?
I'm working on it, all right? I'm trying to, you know, improve the quality here. Get my tune together. Mia, could you do the hours, please?
Yeah.
Shouldn't have to ask anymore, Mia.
You should tell me you need extra credit if you want to do that.
It's good exercise, no.